Welcome back to another video. Today I'm discussing the weirdest anime that I have ever seen personally, and that is Shimoneta. And I could not tell you if it is good or not. I just know I couldn't use the clips because I don't want this video to get demonetized. But if this video gets about 12 likes, I'll put clips in, redo it, and upload that for y'all. Anyway, Shimoneta follows a main character named Takuichi as he lives in a world of basically where all lewd material, dirty jokes is essentially just banned worldwide. Now, of course, the other main character that we follow, Ayame and Kaijo, the leader of SOCs, basically a group to form to express lewd material, lewd jokes, to spread it basically around the school and around the world, is someone he gets roped up with, as well as trying to block these lewd ideas to Anna Nishikomiya, as she is just a stereotypical childhood crush who later turns into the biggest Tanuichi, the main character's fan. I'm trying to say that in a nice way. Along with Otome Satome, who works with Ayame as she draws all the lewd material, all the stuff that is essentially banned across the world. And Hyuka Fuwa, who you learn throughout the story, is just trying to find out how such activities occur and how we can express different activities in school without saying it. Now, the only reason I call this a weird anime, weird manga, is that essentially when you watch it, and it's been a couple of years since I've watched the show, it falls on the line of ecchi and the other thing. I was, again, trying not to get demonetized, but ecchi and the other thing, as of course you see the aspects or the concepts of love nectar, basically forceful stuff, and basically things that are expressed as someone who's been sheltered. Anna, who was a sheltered, spoiled, privileged person who just got exposed to this lewd material and it's all new to her, so it's rushing to her and stuff. Now she wants to express it in all different ways to Takuichi, as she is just his biggest fan, or sorry, madly in love, I could say that as well. Now, of course, if you go into the show, for one, as satire anime as it is, it's satire, it's comedic, and the jokes are real funny. If it is for you and you like that type of humor, it is the show for you. But as for other people, and as for me, as I'm older, I've grown since I've seen this show, I could not rate it. At first, I was going to call this the worst show, but ironically, it's not a real bad show. The concept is pretty interesting about a world that bans lewd material, and how someone, or at least someone from the younger classes, is of course going to be upset and try to express themselves in a different magnitude, saying, hey, this isn't right, so I'm gonna just do it anyway. I'm gonna show you that we have to live with this and not shun it, because people are going to want it. As well as, the other side of the coin, as it can work out. And if you hide it from someone for so long, or at least don't expose yourself from it from so long, Anna, it can come out in a different aspect that you may not like, as we see Anna just bugging out as she has a table scene. Now, of course, you can clearly watch the anime. It is, it's primarily ecchi. The jokes in it is hilarious. I couldn't sustain by it. I tried to watch a couple of clips. I had to turn it off though. Compare it to like Domestic Girlfriend, Redo a Healer, any of these shows. It's not that, as Redo a Healer and Domestic Girlfriend takes it to a more dramatic way, tries to play on drama. Shinometa is just perfectly satire. It's perfectly for the jokes. It is there just to make you laugh and smile, and not to play in with all the drama that can come in. They of course really don't have a story. It's just them cracking jokes and try to express the lewd jokes, dirty jokes, lewd material in different ways, as you can see bug scenes. You may see someone talk fast. You may see a lot of things in Shimoneta that, you know, in other animes, it will be drama filled. You would get the intimate scene. You just don't get that in Shimoneta. So, would I recommend you the show? No. No, I don't think. I think it's a show you can always try. It's a show that you would always like, but it's a niche anime. If you're into it, go watch it. Right? If you like dirty jokes, go watch it. If you just have that type of sense of humor, watch this show. I mean, you'll love this show. I've kind of grown since the last time I seen this show, so it's hard for me to laugh at that certain humor. Of course, I still laugh at it sometimes when I'm with my friends, but it's hard to laugh at that sense of humor, cause when you first watch it, at least I think the age group I know watches my videos. Yeah. You know, it makes you feel awkward. It makes you want to turn it off immediately. So, yeah. But essentially, I like Shimoneta. I liked it when I watched it at a certain time, and it was it's a real good satire comedic anime. One of the funniest animes I've seen, up there with Konosuba and Nanbaka. Nanbaka being one of the worst shows I've seen, but Shimoneta being one of the more comedic ones I've seen. But I don't know how to feel. Drop a like if you think if it was a good anime, if you've seen it primarily, and drop a comment if you haven't seen it but you want to go check it out. I think you should watch one episode or two, see if it's for you, and if not, drop it. Don't waste your time. I'm not lying to you. It won't get good after the first and second episode. It mostly stays the same. This anime should never get a season 2. Oh, now I know the title. This anime should never get a season 2. Should never probably be spoken of again. This is probably the final time I'll ever do this video. If I get 12 likes, I'll do another video on it. But anyway, like, subscribe. I don't recommend this. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.